Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus-Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus-Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. For a radio audience tuning in here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all can be with us. Also, joining us online worldwide, thanks to iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Broadcast, we're glad you all could be with us as well. We're here in my home state. This is the first official full week of back to school, so I know a lot of parents will be checking out the latest technology and apps to get their kids ready for this year. And maybe you're looking for something for yourself as well. You may be looking for some deals. Well, I have the perfect guest that's joining us today, and I have to admit it's a true honor. Albert Lawrence is joining us for the first time here on our broadcast. I know Albert because he's also an Amazon Live creator, but he's also a tech expert and social media influencer. He's going to give you guys some great tips and where you guys can go for more information as well. Albert, really appreciate you stopping back by today. Appreciate it.
Cyrus, thank you for having me, especially on such a fantastic week, like you mentioned, first official back-to-school week for y'all. So greetings, Mississippi.
Appreciate you, man. So, of course, a lot of times as we are thinking about back to school, kids are wanting the newest things, and that includes tech. So, Albert, why is it important for us to keep up with new tech trends?
Well, Cyrus, that with tech trends, what's new last year sometimes is already outdated at this point. And now we're talking about AI, artificial intelligence. So with all of these different digital tools out there that can help us to study, that can help us to work, I'm just here in order to help you to narrow them down just a little bit more so that we can all get excited as we head on into this season.
Yeah. So, of course, you are the guy to go to. As I mentioned, I love your show on Amazon. You not only, of course, take one of my big passions, which is books, Albert. I always enjoy hearing you talk about those and interviewing authors, but also, of course, sharing your love of tech. So what's hot when it comes to new apps, as you mentioned?
Cyrus, I love tech, but you know what? I also love free. So I'm going to talk with you first off about an app that is free. This is Adobe Express. It's fast. It's a go-to solution for creating anything from science fair posters to social studies to infographics, flashcards. You talk about me having my own show. A lot of times I have to create my own graphics. This is a great way that I even use it for doing that, okay? And on top of that, not only does it work great for students, but when teachers have to create things for the classroom, think about teachers from K through 12, they can also access the same app for free.
Love that. Love that. You're right. Everyone loves the free 99, so that's a great thing to know. And, of course, we can't leave the parents out of this, Albert, as well. So what are some new innovations for parents to consider this year?
So, Cyrus, I keep on hearing parents talk about wanting to reduce the amount of screen time that they're introducing their children to. But at the same time, they want the kids to be able to learn. StoryPod is the perfect companion for kids. It gives them that screen-free engagement, lets them have exciting learning experiences so the brand gets a chance to really build things, but it's all by using an audio player. And as a radio guy, Cyrus, I know that you can appreciate this. It's the key to a joyful and successful back-to-school journey. You can listen to music on there for the kids. You can have it read different stories to them. It's a really, really sweet device.
Love that, StoryPod. And I think that's one of those cool things, too, that they can be able to take with them as well, Albert, to be able to enjoy with the kids, too. So I think all of us, as we are kind of getting into new routines, especially for those who have kids, of course, we're thinking about our schedules, which means, of course, we want to think about how we can make the most of our time. Do you have any time-saving ideas, Albert, when it comes to busy families?
I do. Now, Cyrus, once you invent a way for us to add more minutes to the day, I need to come back to you and ask you to teach me how that science. But until we get there, DoorDash has a great solution until we get there. They recently launched its first ever immersive back-to-school hub. Now, this hub features A-plus selections, whether we're talking about school supplies, there are lunch staples on there, and you can actually get up to 30% off at your favorite retailers when you use this. So if you want to save some time and not have to hop in the car, go to the store and stand in line with our great fellow humans, you can just stay at home, let DoorDash do this work for you.
Speaking of staying at home, all of us got used to that over the past few years, Albert. I know you did as well. But we are always looking for places now that we can be able to carve out, of course, for the kids to study, but also for us adults to be able to have our time, too. Do you have any suggestions when it comes to setting up something like that?
Absolutely. Look, we talked about audio before, but visual is also very important. I'm a huge fan of lighting, and Sync Dynamic Effects neon shape lights it lets you set the vibe. Now, whether you're talking about creating a study environment or a work or a play spot, you take these lights, you can bend them, you shape them, you create unique wall art. You can make different designs using them. You can also even write different words using it if you choose to. You can also sync it on up with music, so as you're studying, you can have your slow jams, your study playlist playing in the background, have the lights do their moves and go along with you on that journey, and you can choose from millions of colors all within the app. So it's really about having a personalized space for you to feel and to do your best. Put this up in your dorm room, set it up in your bedroom, your study spaces, make it your own, and they're all controlled by the popular mobile app, which is called Sync, and you saw that CYNC, and you can pick these on up at Lowe's.com. These are legit, Cyrus.
Love that. Well, Albert, you really came through. Really appreciate you taking out this time. We know you have a crazy busy schedule. Again, everyone, Albert Lawrence has been our guest. He's a tech expert, social media influencer, also, of course, a media personality himself, helping you guys with the tech to be able to get you guys back to school, but also some great things for us adults as well. Albert, where can our audience go for more information?
Yeah, please, just head on over to tipsontv.com for even more. And, Cyrus, thank you for sharing me with your friends.
Yeah, man, the pleasure's definitely all mine, and I hope you'll come back again. I'd love to speak with you again, man.
Let's do it.
All right. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live, part of our News You Can Use segment here at WYAD. Until next time, I'm your host, cyrus-webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live, and let's go make today amazing. Take care.